We're finally here. Another season of football is upon us, which means another year of SportsDesk. So, buckle up and prepare for the run-through of the league coming into Week 1. Some new changes in the league, as previously stated. We've dropped the IR spot. Also, Week 7 is now an added rivalry week, which will be all divisional matchups for all the teams. So, buckle up for Week 7 and Week 14, which is still a rivalry week. First, we have the cream of the crop division, rightly named after last year all 4 teams made the playoffs. However, only one remained in the semifinals, which was Landon's or OnlyFans, but was sorely disappointed getting a 4th place finish. In our dish served cold division, we have epic rivalry between Cheese Ballers and Your Next. Cheese Ballers took their only regular season loss against Your Next, but Your Next didn't really have anything else to brag about, missing the playoffs by miles. And then we have Coconut's Revenge, hoping to make do with a way better season this year, and newcomer James and Hawk Tua looking to make his mark. The My Boy Blue League contains 4 teams, one of which made the playoffs, the Plowboys, with an abysmal 8-6 record. The rest of the division faltered, with Pac-2 Idaho having a strong start, but got totally demolished in the late season, and Vigilante Shit and Topeka I've Got It just having an abysmal season period. And finally, we have Wing and a Prayer division, who holds our champion, the Wallawood Champions. He won last year in a surprising toppling of Cheese Ballers. Can he repeat the championship? Or will Cleveland Choker, who took 3rd place last year, finally take the reign? Or will Machismo or Coleman finally get an opportunity in making the playoffs this year and taking the crown? Now we take a look at the Yahoo projections, which projects Pac-2 Idaho to have an 11-3 season, topping the league. But Coconuts, who had the worst record of last season, is having his revenge at a 10-4 record, drafting just amazingly. But at the bottom, Topeka I've Got It, who had an abysmal season last year, is going to have an abysmal season this year, according to Yahoo, but not as abysmal as Cheese Ballers. Once the king of the division, he has now fallen low. Reaching out for comment, Yahoo only had a couple things to say. Cheese Ballers hopes to have a better season than they are predicting, but after the fantasy baseball season they're having, it is already looking down this year. In our Week 1 matchups, we have a rematch between the champion and runner-up. Wallawood Champions looks to keep their reign over Cheese Ballers. Can Cheese Ballers have their revenge, or will Wallawood Champions start on the path to victory once again? In another matchup, we have a rematch of our 3rd and 4th place game between Cleveland Choker and OnlyFans. Brother against brother, who will come out on top? Needing to be noted, we have 2 divisional matchups between No Limits and David's dazzling team, and Pac-2 Idaho going up against Topeka I've Got It. Starting off our second round of matchups, we have Vigilante Shit taking on Coconut's Revenge, 2 of the worst teams last year, taking on each other in a fresh start. Then we have Machismo taking on Nakua Matata. After a devastating Aaron Rodgers injury, Machismo struggled to get back and only missed the playoffs by inches, and Nakua Matata had a run in the playoffs but couldn't quite pull through. In our predicted closest game of the week, we have Coleman's Choice Team, need to change the team name by the way, going up against the Plowboys, family against family, in a razor-thin predicted margin. Who will come out on top, and who will start off the season crying? And with that brings us to our Game of the Week. Hawk Tua and Your Next go at it this week in a divisional matchup that is the Game of the Week. Hawk Tua is a newcomer looking to make his mark right out of the gate. And your next is coming off an abysmal season last year, hoping to start off on the right foot. Who can make the mark in this divisional matchup that will set a precedence for this season? We go to our bottle calf prediction. Hawktua, you're next. Hawktua has been chosen. Thanks for watching Sports Desk. We have our predictions, our matchups. Let's see how it turns out, and we'll see you week 2. Good luck, everybody.